Hello everyone, this is Shayna from Kaiyuni Kreations. Welcome to my channel. For all the new subscribers, and I do see you, thank you very much. I do appreciate you signing on to the Uni Tribe. And for those who have been with me all this while, guys, thank you for hanging around. I know it's been a while since I've been on air, but I've just taken care of a few things, but I am back. And today we're going to look at this beauty over here. This is a junk journal. It's based off of the illustrated Anansi. And for those of you who are not aware, Anansi, he is a West African deity, but he's also noted for being a trickster amongst his friends in the rainforest. And Anansi stories are a tradition that was brought over to the Caribbean when Africans were brought over here as slaves. So they kept that tradition, and these are traditional children's stories that children in the Caribbean would grow up on. So we grew up knowing about Nancy's stories, and we couldn't wait to see what new trick he was going to play on his friends in the forest. So this particular book is called Illustrated Anansi, and it's from Caribbean Folk Tales. And this is a cover here, so it's a hardcover. You know, I've got the lace here and ribbon, and the spine, I did it with, you know, buttons. There are actually 2 buttons here on each one, and the colors coordinate with the cover. So I kind of pulled the pinks and the reds and the blues from the cover and put them on the spine. And then you've got this beautiful fabric here, and then the back we have the same lace trim and ribbon. And if you're interested in the history of Anansi, it was a little excerpt at the back here. It tells you all about this deity and, you know, how he goes about his daily life with his friends. And they're referred to as Br'er Anansi, or Br'er Rabbit, Br'er Tiger. And the word Br'er is a West African word for brother. So I'm sure you've heard of Br'er Rabbit. Well, he belongs with these folks here. So we're going to go through this. What I've done, I've bound this. I've got the 2 eyelets here, and I've just bound it with the silk, sari silk, and then we've got all these lovely charms. You have a key, and at the bottom here I do have one. You know, we got a turtle here. I don't know if you can see that. And then along, let me go ahead and open this. And it's extra long sari silk, so as it grows, you have, you know, enough to tie it still. Like I was saying, you've got all the charms hanging off here. You know, we got a butterfly. This one is the actual spider, like Anansi, you must have that. And then we got our leaves here. And all the beautiful coppers and earth tones and greens that are found, you know, in a tropical rainforest. So we're going to go ahead and move through this here. And it is chunky. I tried not to add too much, but you know how that goes. So we have the cover here. It does lie flat. And I'm going to use this just to show you. We've got a pocket in here. And then there's one behind here, of course, where we have this beautiful tag. From Tiger to Anansi. So this book composed of 4 stories. And the first one is From Tiger to Anansi. And I'll just leave you there for you to read what that was all about. So here we have the illustrated Anansi. And here's Tiger and Anansi and Snake. And I've got some ephemera here, just a Kenyan stamp. And this is a symbol for Anansi. It's a West African and Dinka symbol for Anansi. And we got a little pocket here, a little bit of with Tiger and Snake and Anansi. You've got to read the story to see what that was all about. And here are the 4 stories. From Tiger to Anansi, Anansi and Turtle and Pigeon, The Quarrel, Anansi and the Crabs. So those are the 4 stories. I kept everything in order for you to, if you want to go through and enjoy as you go along. All right, so here's From Tiger to Anansi. That's the first one. We've got this beautiful doily. And of course, got the leopard print. And our first, and I hope this is in frame. You know, this beautiful tag. I did not put a hole in here. I left that, you know, for you to decide how you want to use it. You could also write to the back here. And then this clip holds it in place here. And then you've got here some words, a Caliban, which is one of the things that Anansi uses. And we've got Br'er Macaw. And of course, this is a pocket. It has a stitching around it, and I've got a little key charm here. And just some stitching here on coffee dyed paper. This is another pocket I have over here. And in here I've got just a little journaling tag. It has a little pocket in front. And of course you can write at the back as you see fit. And this goes in here. Notice our cardstock. I've got another tag over here. It's a beautiful butterfly. And of course a pocket with a piece of the jungle theme here. We got some book pages. And there's Tiger. And Br'er Anansi and Br'er Frog. And the story goes on. So we've got this little thing here. So I'm going to move through this quickly. This is just more writing paper with a clock. We've got the flowers at the back. And this is taken from a 1984 budget book. So household budget for the month. Got another tag here. I just love this paper. It's got a little pearl and the lace at the top. And we have an embossed pocket here. It just happens to look like the paper behind there. And on the other side, we've got our little tropical bird, Kiskadee. More coffee dye paper. And then I've also included book pages, and this is all about scorpions, the spiders, and mites. So you've got a little spider here, and there's a little bit of trivia facts about the spiders. Right, and you've got the different kinds. You have a link spider, got some checkered paper. Over here, this opens up again. More journaling space for you. This one's actually a little booklet kind of thing. Coffee dyed paper. So if you want to keep it, you can keep it here, or you can remove it. I try not to glue too many things down to make it a little more versatile for the user. And here we've got a little coconut. It looks good to eat. More journaling paper. I've just stitched the edges. And over here, I'm going to move this up a little bit so we can see. So in here I've tucked a tag away in that little pocket. So now the tropical butterfly, I just love it. And we got some sari silk. And this here is a belly band. So and I left some of these open so you can put your own things in here. Over here, this is a piece of a part of an old calendar page. And then I've tucked, this is a little coconut closure here, like a tuck spot. And we've got this lovely tropical looking tag, the ladybug chipboard piece here. It's got some lace, book page, different kind of lace trim, gold. And the back is plain. And then of course you've got the colors. And it tucks away in here, and that keeps it there. And then of course I just add this extra clip too. And it's got a beautiful gem on it with a sari silk. And this is the back of the calendar page. I just love it. It's a beautiful image. And I did some hand embroidery just to make a little bit of decor. And we've got a Genki drum here, and we have this hand embroidered. And here we've got Tiger again, and this is Anansi bowing to him. And of course our middle page. And this is Snake, that he's Bear Snake he's trying to trick. This is the back part of the embroidered page. And this is the calendar sheet again. And we've got our little closure here. And I've just got a few items tucked away in here. Again, more of the coconut, the green coconut, journaling cards. And this is a British Guyana or registered letter postcard kind of journaling page. This British Guyana was also, you know, part of that region there, that Caribbean region. Currently today it's called Guyana. It's in South America. And this is the back of the calendar page, which is beautiful. This is a tuck spot, and this is just an empty journaling card for you to use as you wish. And we've got all the bright colors, you know, the greens, the yellows, the blues, which I took from the colors in the book. And here we've got us a parrot, and just a little decoration here, but it is a tag again. And he's living in here, and his yellow goes with the tropical fruit here, which is oranges. And again, I've embroidered this page. This is our Kiskadee, which is a bird known in the Caribbean, and it gets that name from the sound it makes, which is kiss, kiss, Kiskadee. literally. We have some more journaling cards here. It shows a West Indian home in the background there if you look carefully. And it's plain in the back, and of course you must have your coconut. And then behind here is also a tuck spot. We have more checkered paper. It's another spider from the same book. And then it talks about a wolf spider. And they're all Anansis, if you ask any child in the Caribbean. You just have your stamp of a toucan. And of course, here's Anansi again. And I've got a little saying here. As you read, if you care to read the story, you'll see where this comes in, where it says stretch, snake, stretch. And it's incorporated into the story there. And here we've got this beautiful embossed pocket. This is another version of Anansi, again, on this little tag here. And I just use embroidery thread to loop the edges like that. We've got this beadwork here. And of course, we've got the back. Okay. And this is the home budget page again from 1980s. So I guess that would make it sort of kind of vintage. And here we got a beautiful tuck spot here. Just love this butterfly. And you'll see on some of the pages that I have the fabric tags. I also have a little bit of the leaf border running. All part of the jungle theme. And here again on the other side, I've got some glue here still. And then here's snake again. And the story continues. There's a fabric pocket here, and I've just tucked this little postcard in here. You can put other things in there. And then there's another pocket at the back here again. You know, it's got a little bit of the tropical rainforest. This is where everybody lives. More embroidery on the coffee dyed paper for journaling spaces, journaling space. And over here I tucked, and I've got this beautiful charm here. So look at that beadwork. And let me see what I tucked in here. It's a little envelope. And I've got some little items in here. So it's just more of the little fruit corners that I have. So you can use those as you wish. I've got a pop of color here with lace. And then of course the charm to keep it in place. And over here, we've got the same leopard print again. This is just another paper clip that I used. And so this little tag here, it's got several parts. So you've got the two pockets. You have a little Calypso man here playing his steel pan. Of course, more of the coconut that we love. And just a little odds and ends, some tags that I've stuck in there. Of course, this is toucan. But again, you can put whatever you'd like in here. I tried not to full it up too much. I wanted to leave some space for you to decorate and add your own touch. Of course, you've got this beautiful leopard print and our doily again. And here is Anansi again with snake. And I just love this beautiful image. It's made from book page. It's a little pocket. And I've got this little tag in here, tropical butterflies. So all the animals will be tropical. The colors are bright and tropical. So that is the theme. We got our Genki drum again. And this giant tag. Mr. Calypso. Colors go with what he's wearing. Coffee dyed paper at the back. And of course we've got the lace top. And here the animals are meeting again. You see all the colors, so that's where I pull my colors from. And I've created just a little more journaling space here. It's just like a little flip notepad held together with staples. So nothing much to it. And it's tucked behind this envelope, which also opens. And of course I've got another Anansi symbol card in here. And this closes back. And just love it on the background, it all comes together. And then behind here, just a little bit more of a jungle theme. We've got our toucan here. And I love, this is a ribbon that I actually get. I think I found this in Hobby Lobby, probably in the floral section. And I just love the material it's made from. Right, I put the toucan on there, and then we've got our tiger or leopard here. This is a pocket in here for something small to fit in there. And you know, we just went with the tropical theme. And it's got sari silk on top. Again, more of the fabric tabs. And then you've got the green leaf trim there. Book page. Fly, turtle, fly. And this has been embroidered here with the buttonhole stitch. And I did that by hand. And then, of course, here's Turtle flying. And I'm going to leave you to read that story to see what's going on there. And then we got more of the check pages, just a coloring sheet with this beautiful macaw. So you can have fun, you know, doing that. Just love flowers here. Put it back in the pocket. And on the other side, we've got the Kiskadee bird again on a journaling tag tucked away in this pocket. This is a beautiful painting of a sluice gate, or a coca, as they're called in Guyana and the Caribbean. And what happens is that at height, it lets the water in and out of the Atlantic from the city. It lets the water out when it's low tide, and it closes to keep the ocean from coming in when it's high tide. And they call them sluice gates. This is again from a calendar, and I just love the colors here. This little lady, and here we have Anansi again tucked away in a pocket here, and then in here I've got a few more items. So we've got a sugarcane field, which is popular in the Caribbean. We've got our macaw again. And of course, this beautiful African print journaling card. More coffee dyed paper. There's Anansi again, and it's not a spider. This is a hunting spider, it says, which is the wolf spider. Now we've got a different kind of crab spider. It's actually yellow. I thought that was interesting. I've got this lovely charm here with a butterfly. And then we've got this journaling tag, which is going to be in my collection. I do have this as part of my collection that I've made. So it will be available if you wanted to use that. I chose to use it as a journaling tag here. And it's on the yellow, so the yellow goes with the yellow, goes with the yellow spider. And then we've got our butterfly here, and I think it is a tuck spot. And you know, just a different kind of embroidery I've done over here in the same place. Just some more writing, and here I've got a double tag. So it's a tag within a tag. This is like a little journaling card. It's in the pocket here. This is made from doily. And we've got a little tag here and coffee dyed at the back. And this pocket is embossed, and it kind of actually goes with the paper, the design. And then we have on the other side here, it says Anansi and Turtle and Pigeon, which is one of the stories in here. So that's just an ode to that. And then this here is more journaling space. So it's actually a sheet of paper that opens up like that. And it folds and tucks away, closes. And we got our little leopard on the front there. And there's Turtle negotiating his way out of something. I just love this here. So I've got a pocket here in the tropical rainforest theme. And then this little beauty here. So again, you see I've used this ribbon again. We've got the leaves, the leaf trim down here and up here. It's the lace background. It's all on a music sheet. And then you've got the macaw here. And in the back is just coffee dyed. And of course, you've got the sari silk up here. So it just kind of goes to this whole page here. And then I just broke it up a little bit, kept this plain. We've got another little tuck spot here with the music sheet. And here we've got our little cat again. And this is just more another African print, and have the beadwork here with the eyelet. Just more space for you to journal on if you need to write. And you can write here, you can write anywhere in here, it's up to you. And there's Cook getting ready to make Tiger's dinner. And then here we come to the quarrel with Anansi and friends. I have more music sheet. This is another journaling page. Another tropical bird. I have the fabric tab here with the leaf trim. And again, the quarrel. This is an ode to this part of the book. And there's Tiger again. And I've got our Kiskadee bird again. And some more budgeting in case you need to catch up on your budgeting. And it goes into that little pocket there. And then on the flip side, I've got this embossed pocket again. And I just tucked this little postcard in here. Well, it's a deer or an antelope, but you know, those are found. We do have deer in the tropics, not the same as here. And then we've got antelopes in West Africa. Here's our Calypso friend again. And then I've got another pocket here that I made from the doily. And more trivia on spiders. or coffee dyed paper. I've got another calendar page here. It's just a calendar page this time though. And then this envelope opens up. Oh, we got just a little, oh, I glued that down, just a little bit of a journaling spot in there. And then this is the back side, and you can write anything on here that you would like. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in here so we know where it is. More coffee dyed paper embroidered. This is another journaling tag. You've got like the banana tree superimposed on top of it. I don't know if you can see it there. And I've got it tucked away in this little pocket with our nice little coconut showing there. It looks delicious. And I've got another paper here. This is just, you know, it's this beautiful image here. Another book page. I'll put that back later. And there's Tiger and Monkey off to another adventure somewhere. I have another little post stamp here. And again, hand embroidered with a buttonhole stitch. And then this is just, it says Anansi on it. There's a little pot. And this is like an old postcard that I found with all the animals on it. So I thought I would stick it in there. And here we've got another journaling tag. And I absolutely love this page. So I did a little lace here on top of the book page with the little coconut image here. It is actually a transparent pocket. We've got our little tag here. This is some delicious mango with our little lace top. So this goes in here, but of course you can add anything in there you would like. It would be good to put like a photograph in there of something. And we come to the third signature. Again, bright colors again. And I've got this little page here, so I've got like a little journaling spot I've put here. And then of course this one has lines, and behind here you've got like a mini tag tucked in there with like a bee stamp. This is a pond fly or a dragonfly, of course a butterfly. And these actually lift up their little envelopes. And yes, they've got stamps in there too. They've got tags in there as well. And they flip down with the Velcro and they stick down here. And of course I've got some more in here with just, you know, little odds and ends that you can use throughout the book. I love how this page came out. And then in the back here I've got another, this is an elephant this time, for you to color in. More music sheet. Fabric tags again with the leaf trim on both sides. So I have this butterfly here, and I don't believe it's a tuck spot. No, it's just a pocket. More of the budgeting form. Similar to the ledger, I guess. Now this here, I hand embroidered this corner here. It's supposed to be a spider's web. And then of course you've got this little charm here, and I've actually got a turtle on this one. So this is what this is supposed to be the web here. And it's on both sides, and then there we've got our little spider. And this is a raft spider, it says. Like I said, they're all Anansis. And over here you've got a water spider, so apparently they do live in the water. And this is just a little flip open with more journaling space and fly stitch that I hand embroidered. And the yellow goes with the yellow up here, which goes with the yellow in the book here. And we got some more orange slices, and this is the back part of the fly stitch. And there's Anansi in his web. And the story does tell you how spiders came to spin webs. There's a story behind that. And Anansi and the crabs. And I think this is the last story in here. I've got a beautiful tuck spot up here that I with a butterfly that I cut out. Now we've got toucan on this lovely circle. And I just love this paper. It's a little bit of gold, like rose gold foil in here. And it's on the other side. And then I've got like another one of these with Anansi in it. This time it's in orange. The orange beads. I've got a little key here. And that's the back. And of course the Adinkra symbol for Anansi. And this is a little turtle shell charm here. And this just looks lovely, just stuck there. It's just a music sheet with a butterfly, and I do believe it's a tuck spot as well. And that actually fits nicely right there. And then I've got Anansi and the crabs, just to go with the name, and there's Anansi. More coffee dyed paper, checkered paper, marbled paper, looking like that. These are 2 index cards, and I've got toucan and tiger there, the leopard, I believe. Book page. This is another tuck spot. It's a yellow hibiscus. All tropical plants. I've got this beautiful charm here with these beads. This bead actually has like a tiger print almost. And that's some lovely metal work there. And this is Br'er Anansi. This is just a tag that I put in here. I'm not going to take it out. And here we have the spider charm, or the Anansi charm. More book page. This actually goes up and comes out. Journaling card in a tuck spot. Butterfly, the colors go. And this is the back side. More checkered paper, coffee dyed paper, storybook page. Another little tuck spot. Here's the sluice gate again. And here we have it again. Just a whole lot of the tropical rainforest theme. Macaw, red macaw. And again, just a little bit of the background. I love how that one came out too. Journaling space. This is a hidden paper clip, so it slides off. The paper clip is in there, and I've had this little gem, you know, with a little lace at the back, and tropical paper, and I also put a tuck spot at the back. So you can, you know, like I said, the clip is hidden in there. You can't see it, but it slides on here, and you can use it to hold things in place. Right? You can, and it stays. And then you can also, if you want to tuck anything in there, you can. This is more coloring paper. This one actually has a quote on it from Psalm 68 verse 3. Let the godly rejoice, let them be glad in God's presence, let them be filled with joy. And you can, you know, make your personal faith notes here, and as well as color if you'd like. And we've got more of this beautiful paper. I didn't put anything in this little tuck spot here. I left that for you to fill. But just look at that. I made it with a corner die. More embroidery, coffee stained paper. This looks like bear, crab, and frog. More of the fly stitch. This is the back part. And there it is. And again, this is all hand embroidered. More trivia and information on spiders and what they eat. And then, of course, we've got the jumping spiders, apparently. Another fabric tab with the leaf trim. Here's the macaw featuring again in another clear pocket. You know, journaling spots. We got our butterfly here. This actually just flips open. And it says Nancy Story, and that's what they're called. You remove the A. And now we've got another one of these papers. I just love this beautiful vintage drawing. Flowers and plants in the home. So that is for you to make or do with it as you please. And now we've got the back page. We've got, here it's wrapping up. And I've got a fabric pocket in here. Here's toucan again. And then we've got this pocket here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this is a napkin. And I used Mod Podge. So that might be why it was still holding on there. Now you've got the tape at the bottom here. Washi tape. So I just love how this came out. So it's a napkin that I superimpose on top of the book page. And then you have coffee at the back here, coffee dyed paper. And of course you can journal on these as you see fit. And this goes in here. And I've got my stamp here. And that is the end. And we're to the back. And again, if you wanted to learn more about Anansi, there's a little excerpt here. But this is the back page. The spine. These lovely buttons. I didn't put anything else on the spine. I felt this was busy enough. And of course, as you can see, it coordinates with the cover. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And because I don't think you can never have enough. In a journal, I've added this extra pouch here with even more pieces of ephemera. And you can actually find this in my kit online that I made to go with this journal or to go with any kind of tropical theme. And you've got like all these little stamps in here, as it showed. You have journaling tags. And just lots of other stuff. And I did not ink them or anything. You know, I left it just plain and naked for you to do it as you wish. But this pouch will come with the journal. And if you're interested in it, it will be listed in my Etsy shop, and the link is down below. I know I had fun making this. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a little bit about, you know, West Indian children's stories. And if you have any questions or comments, just let me know down below. And you can also find me on Facebook, on my webpage, KaiyuniKreations.com. Of course, Etsy, Pinterest, and Instagram. And thank you so much for sitting through this. And like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun making it. And until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.